How's it going, everybody? This is Rob of Novakast back with another video, and for this one we're actually going to be doing some more of reading some Reddit, and I'm going to say I'm really excited for these couple of things, or at least these couple of posts that I came across. And I think as I do these, if more and more people like it, then I might make the videos longer, but I figured I'd do like a couple at a time just to kind of dip my feet in the water, so to speak, of reacting to some of these posts and reading them, because I know that for some channels a lot of people like these sort of videos. So without further delay, why don't we go ahead and get started and start off with this one post by SunnyJar1, and the title of the post is "This bar has seen its share of entitled people." For the post, it shares an image of a blackboard with a bunch of sayings, I'm assuming from entitled people, on what they say to bartenders. So going down the list, make it strong. You want free extra booze, that's not a thing. Make it a double, you want twice the booze and will be charged accordingly. Make it tall, you think more booze, actually more mix. Easy on the ice means you're that guy. On the rocks, ice, booze, glass, perfect. I'll take care of you, ... lol, okay. I know the owner, and I love this response. So do we. We will tell him you say hi. I think it's safe to say that they've seen their fair share of people that are clearly entitled, that try to pull a fast one on the bartenders, and at this point know how to act accordingly when it comes to their stupidity. Our next post is from Akimadio, and the title of the post is "Entitled Parent Demands Different Candy During Halloween." Okay, I was reminded of this story that happened last Halloween while listening to some Halloween horror stories about entitled people that came trick-or-treating. This was when I lived in a small suburb area in Texas. Currently, we're just renting the house since we wanted to buy some land, and the market was so hot for buyers. It was tough to find a good place. Anyway, Halloween came around and I went to the store and bought some nice candy for the kids. Reese's, Hershey's, Almond Joys, stuff like that, because it wasn't all given away. We wanted some candy that we ourselves would like. At that time, I had two dogs, Tokyo and Dallas, Siberian Huskies, and honestly, the sweetest pups you could ever hope to meet. Most Huskies are very gentle and good-tempered dogs. I knew some people are afraid of dogs, and some would often mistaken ours for wolf pups, so I put up a gate that separated them from the front door, a good 10 feet away, so not to scare any kids, and also so they wouldn't run off with the front door open and closing during the trick-or-treating. After about an hour of kids coming to the house, my dogs had mellowed out considerably. They were very excited at first and howled in approval of all the people. They howl and don't bark. And most commented on how cute they were, and we even let a few kids pet them as they loved the attention. But now they accepted it and were napping in front of the gate just in case someone else wanted to pet them. They would be ready. Then came the entitled dad and his son. I think I remember the kid wearing a clown costume, but that doesn't matter. I opened the door and immediately, and I do mean immediately, the kid screams at the top of his lungs, and of course this freaks out my dogs, who start howling, and at which point the kid burst into tears. I called my husband, who took the dogs into the other room as the father explains his son is terrified of dogs. I tell the kid that I am sorry. My dog scared him, but they are in a different room now. Thankfully, he calmed down a little, and I felt bad, so I showed him the bowl of candy and let him pick something out himself. The dad stops him. Wait, He's allergic to nuts, so he can't have that, he said since he picked up an Almond Joy. Oh, okay, well, I have Reese's and Hershey bars, etc. I rattled off all the candy I had, but he kept shaking his head. Said finally, saying his kid was allergic to chocolate and peanut butter. Yeah, you said nuts, so peanut butter would count. Basically everything I had this kid was allergic to, and while I was sorry there was nothing I could do, I explained this to him that I didn't have anything for his son, and he blew up at me. He started screaming at me that it was my responsibility to cater to all children, especially those with special needs, and that I should have a wider variety of sweets. I understand he was upset, but what came next really shocked me, because he then demanded money. He said since I wasn't able to give his son any candy, that I should give him cash to buy some for his kid. I adamantly refused. I even offered that I could give him some fruit, an apple or orange, if that was okay. But of course, that wasn't good enough. He wanted money. Thankfully, my husband came back and told the man to leave. And when he started screaming and yelling again, this time at my husband, he threatened to call the police if he didn't leave. The guy huffed, grabbed his kid's arm, practically dragging him away. I felt a little sorry for the kid, but what was I to do? Run to the store and buy a different kind of candy for one kid? I make sure to buy some candy necklaces now, just in case, but knowing this guy, I wouldn't be surprised if his kid ended up being allergic to sugar too. I just gotta say, to the original poster, thank you for sharing this story, and I have to ask, who in their right mind, and I'm being serious, who in their right mind think that it's smart to berate an individual who is literally giving free candy to kids, not get the particular candy that you want for your children? Because a lot of people aren't going to know every single situation when it comes to kids and their allergies, and then proceed to demand money from these people who again are giving away candy that they purchased and giving it out for free to children in the neighborhood. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys can, please comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow us on social media. Links are in the description if you guys want to follow MJ, Aden, and Magi on some of their gaming streams. Go check them out on Twitch and YouTube, as well as follow some of our other content like the Let's Watches and Let's Plays that I'm producing, as well as other stuff that we produce on a daily basis, as well as check out our weekly podcast, which is at 6 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. This is Rob of Novakast signing off. Have a good one and take care. Peace.